Welcome to the Civil War Guru Show. My name is stevemnsn, and I am the Civil War Guru. And today I have entered for evaluation is one of the things that are near and dear to my heart, a Confederate sword. This is a unique Confederate sword. It's in a coffin case, and this case is absolutely fantastic. It has all original buttermilk paint on it, and it has a beautiful gold Confederate Eagle. Now this particular sword is an Eagle Head Sword, and it dates from 1840s through the 1850s. And this particular sword here was made by, or was imported actually, by Hayden and Gregg, G-R-E-G-G, of Charleston, South Carolina. They were silversmiths down there in Charleston. And then as the Mexican War came on, they got into the military outfitters business. And then they stayed in that business actually after the Mexican War. Then the company brothers changed, and they actually stayed in the business until 1863. And then the Civil War kind of, took them out because they couldn't get any supplies in. But we're going to get up here on this thing. This is a real unique sword. You very seldom see them in cases. And this is a handmade case just for this particular sword. And they call this a coffin style because it looks like a coffin. And I'm going to open it up here and kind of just set it down there where you can actually see the Federal Eagle there. And Brendan Cole, the grandson, is going to get up here and actually get some good pictures of it. And then inside the case is this wonderful Eagle Head Sword dating from the 1840s. And this thing was originally silver washed. You can see remnants of the silver. It has the ivory handle, the eagle head motif. And then here, when we pull the sword out, you're going to see the importer stamp of Hayden and Gregg, Charleston, South Carolina. It has on the blade, and because I'm going to talk about this when I'm not on camera, you have the blue, and then the etching is Goldfield, and they call that fire blue, and you can see that on there. And you're going to get, you're going to see close-ups of this. But this is a magnificent sword in its original coffin case, and it come out of an old collection that has the museum tag on it. But this is Old Guard, Old South. This is where it all started. This is Charleston, South Carolina. These are the swords that they actually had strapped to them when they fired the first shots at Fort Sumter out there. And if you look at all the early South Carolina pictures when they're still in their blue uniforms, they're all wearing these 1840 style military swords from princess heads and eagle heads, different styles. But this is it. So this particular sword witnessed the beginning of the Civil War. It's a fabulous sword. It survived the war itself, and it's been maintained in wonderful condition. And it's been in a premier collection. And this particular guy is dead and gone now, God rest his soul. And so it's in here for evaluation. These type of swords, you see eagle head swords out there. And then, you see swords with cases, but when you see an eagle head case, it's pretty unique. And anything cased out there, the case actually almost doubles the price of the sword value. But we kind of got a plus here with a cased sword. We've got a Southern importer, Hayden and Gregg, again, Charleston, South Carolina. And then we also have the bonus of this wonderful Federal Eagle, and you see this on drums and other things, and these things really command high prices when they have that. They call it folk art, and that's really another little bonus on the sword itself. But for me, it's a real opportunity just to handle the sword. These type of swords don't come up. Again, you see the eagle heads that come up, but all together, untouched, and Southern history on it, which is wonderful. And again, for me to have the opportunity to present it to you guys out there. And again, Brendan Cole, my grandson, assistant guru, is going to get up here and get close with it on the camera. And value-wise, 5, 6, 7 years ago, these things were about $15,000 for a case sword. Case swords are extremely expensive. And the market's a little soft today, and this thing could bring, $10,000 to $12,000. It's a rare piece of Southern history, right in the core of the South, Charleston, South Carolina. So from the Civil War Guru, Have a great day.